A special ceremony taking place tomorrow honoring the lives of hundreds of babies. The Erin Grove Cemetery Association has come across records showing more than 100 infants buried without the proper markings.
Nick Monticelli is live in Roseville for us this morning. Nick, a lot of hard work has gone into getting these babies some recognition. Tell us more.
Yeah, it certainly has. So what you're looking at right here is called the Angel Garden here in the Erin Grove Cemetery, and none of these markers were here until a couple of weeks ago, and before that it was just some plots, but nobody really knew who was here until they found those records and again found those hundreds of babies. So now they want to honor those children properly.
The Erin Grove Cemetery in Roseville has been here since 1855. And as with any cemetery, there are plenty of stories to be told. But few like this one. The realization there's at least 100 babies buried here without recognition.
This whole project started because you were trying to identify plots and see where you still had space for people.
Yes, exactly.
And then it turned into this.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Beverly Bishop has been working for close to a year.
We just looked for Erin Grove.
Matching records between funeral homes, the county, and the little burial records left. Finding between the 1950s and 70s, hundreds of babies that weren't with us long are buried here now. And until recently, without even a marker, nobody knew they were here.
As you went through this process, was it an emotional one, or were you on a mission, or both?
It was very emotional because I was like going through those records and circling Erin Grove, and I was like, how many could this possibly be?
At that time, the medical community was nowhere what it is now. So a lot of these deaths are just natural things that they couldn't take care of back then.
Right.
The records were just like all over the place. There were just a lot of manual records, cards, notebooks, handwritten, nothing really complete.
Dave Curran grew up working in the cemetery. Now he lives in Pennsylvania, but from a distance has taken on the administrative roles, restoring Erin Grove Cemetery.
We've got a cemetery filled with, we'll say, adults, right? Does this mean just a little bit more to you?
Oh yeah, a lot more. Because these are people, these are children who never were recognized.
That's all fixed now with the creation of the Angel Garden, honoring the little ones. But it's not just about honoring them, it's about reconnecting.
You've taken the time to try to reach out to some of the families. How have those conversations gone?
Really interesting because many of the parents are gone now. They had their newborn baby in the 50s, so they would be like 90 or so. So some of them we found, but more or less we found siblings who said, what do you mean I have a sister or a brother? Well, those are the same parents. So
are they happy to hear from you, or is it?
They are. Right there is Fitch, Kathleen Dawn Fitch. They were ecstatic. They said they always knew that they had a sister, and now they know where. So they were like anxious. They came right out.
They had no idea. That's incredible. So
Yes.
They came out and put this marker here after you contacted them.
Yes.
So tomorrow there's going to be a dedication and prayer ceremony for the Angel Garden, praying for the little angels many had forgotten.
We would like to commemorate them, and maybe we could get other family members to bring in headstones and make it more filled out and who belongs to who.
I can't stress enough, people today need to learn that life is life. You know, that these are babies, no matter if they were born and they're only a day old or they're 5 months old.
All right, so here's the information for that ceremony happening tomorrow at the Erin Grove Cemetery, which is in Roseville, happening at 11:30 in the morning. The address is there on your screen, but it's basically I-94 and Little Mac. Coming back out here live, and something I did want to point out to you, Jason and Pamela, is that, you know, this here is the Angel Garden they have worked on, but, you know, they haven't stopped the work, and they have actually come across more records, so they started doing another one over there because they found another plot with more infants on it, or in it, so I should say. So the work continues. Just imagine what that's like to find all these records and realize you have this, and none of these children were recognized.
Just incredible. What a moving ceremony I'm sure it'll be. Plus, very excited to see what that's going to look like in maybe like a year, Nick, when more families learn and come out there.
Right. Right, exactly. Put some headstones in here and do a proper site instead of
Yeah.
just a empty patch of grass.
Yeah. All right, Nick, we appreciate it.